So today we're going to talk about the fact that we cannot please God except by faith. That's another reason why. So if you really want to be pleasing to God, you have to walk by faith. Number one, this is how we walk. Number two, if you're not walking that way, God is not pleased. And you and I want to be pleasing to God. Number two reason why we walk by faith is that except we walk by faith, we can't please God. Let's look at Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38, and Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. Very quickly. So you have to come to that place. It says, that's Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38. We categorically cannot please God except we walk by faith. God derives no pleasure in the life of someone who refuses to walk by faith towards him. Because the Bible says, now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draws back from faith, from walking by faith, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. That's what the scripture says. And we can see that myself and Shalom were sharing on devotional today, and she was going to school, about the fact that people that were meant to do a journey for 11 days ended up spending 40 years for that same journey. You know those people? The children of Israel. So not walking by faith does not please God. Not walking by faith delays things in our lives. Are you with me? God is not pleased when we do not take that step of faith, or when we're taking that step of faith and we draw back. He's not pleased. It delays things in our lives. And that's why, as we step into the end of the year, going to the year of bliss ahead of us, we want to be pleasing to God, because the God factor that makes a difference in our lives. And you don't want to be at odds with him. So this is a very important reason why we walk by faith. And Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6 just said it very categorically. It is impossible to please God without faith. We can't move God to do it. It's not a whipping emotion of it says, oh, my faith, my faith. Of course, God is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. God knows your heart. And I don't know where your faith is. I can't say, well, you didn't get it because you didn't walk by faith. I can't say that. I cannot say that because I don't know why you didn't get it. But I can understand some things that are not of faith. For example, if you're complaining and whinging and you're talking different from the way that you're believing God for, I will say, well, that is not lined up with faith. Probably that's the reason why you don't get it, but I can't say that is the reason. I can only point your attention to the fact that God is pleased when you walk by faith.